Gauteng MEC for Finance and Economic Development, Lebogang Maile, says the African Mining Indaba underway in Cape Town presents Gauteng with a platform to showcase its competitiveness and as an investment destination of choice for investors. Maile made the remarks on the sidelines of the Mining Indaba, which brings together mining community members who are also pleading with mining companies to trust them and allow them into the ecosystem. SABC News senior reporter Liabo Setho has been covering the Indaba.
On the sidelines of the third day of the Investing in African Mining Indaba that's currently held here in Cape Town, provinces are also doing their job in trying to woo mining investors to their respective provinces. One of those is the Gauteng province, which is here, and the MEC for Economic Development and Finance, or Finance and Economic Development, MEC Lebogang Maile, has been having a briefing just a short while ago, talking about the kind of benefits that are there for investors in the Gauteng province, and also throwing forward to the investment conference that the province is set to be having a little later this year. But MEC Maile is here with me and he will tell us more for himself. Thank you so much, MEC Maile, for making time to speak to us. Tell us about Gauteng's role in the bigger Mining Indaba scheme, the kind of things that stood out for you there that you think you can take back to the province.
Thank you very much for having us. As you know, Gauteng economy is diversified. Gauteng economy has got primary, secondary and tertiary economic activities. And it's contributing significantly in the GDP, standing at about 34%. And in the continent, we are the seventh economy if we were a country. So that background is important, and that's why we are here. But secondly, the mining in Gauteng, you've got about 159 mining companies. 44 of those are mining gold. But there's a lot of mining companies who are headquartered in Gauteng, and you've got a huge contribution by mining manufacturing equipment companies. And they are not just manufacturing equipment, they are also for mining, they are also manufacturing for the transport sector, they are manufacturing for the construction sector. So the mining equipment manufacturing industry is huge in Gauteng, and it contributes significantly towards job creation. And that's why here, when you go to the exhibition stalls, you see a lot of these companies who are exhibiting the different equipment and the capabilities that they have.
To what extent is the government or the provincial government concerned about illegal mining? Others do want us to refer to it as artisanal mining, and but to what point are you concerned about those activities in the call for investments in the same breath?
We are concerned about illegal mining, and that's why we're saying there has to be a discussion, though it's a national competence. But one of the issues that we'll be raising and sponsoring is that perhaps it's time to have a conversation about how do we formalize the sector, and how do we ensure that we help those who are already doing this to actually stop doing illicit mining, and then regulate it properly, and hopefully it will contribute to the revenue, into job creation, into fighting poverty and unemployment, because it's clear that it is an activity. Unfortunately, it's done outside the perimeters of the law, and we can't avoid the fact that it is happening.
MEC Maile, thank you for your time. Thank you so much. MC Maile speaking there about the upcoming investment conference in April, he says, and also that maybe a conversation should be held with regards to the growing number of illegal mining, and whether it's or not is now maybe the time to start talking about formalizing that. This is one of the discussions, of course, that's also been taking place at the Mining Indaba, at the big conference itself, about where the place for artisanal mining is and how do companies and communities work together. This is some of the topics that have been hosted or rather talked about at the Investing in Africa Mining Indaba that's taking place in Cape Town. The conference does conclude tomorrow, where we will wrap up everything to let you know what has been said in certain quarters, what communities are saying, what government is saying, what industry is saying, and of course SABC News will be bringing that to you. And with that, it's back to you in studio.